All right, guys, just wanted to do another quick update for you guys on Axion, give you my thoughts, give you a look at the Discord if you haven't joined the Discord yet. Also, I'll touch on Buytex, QubitTech, and real quick, revisit an old quote-unquote platform that I've been getting a lot of questions on lately, even though I've been doing a few updates on them. I haven't really talked about them a lot recently. But I'll go ahead and circle back and give you a quick update on them. So again, as always, with all my videos, do want to start by saying that these platforms do carry risk. So please do your own research. Obviously, if you are going to get involved with any of these platforms or anything in crypto, you only want to put in risk capital, AKA funds you can afford to lose. And yeah, if you want to join our Telegram, I will leave a link for that as well. Subscribe to this channel, subscribe to our newsletter, all that good stuff, guys. I'll leave links underneath. So that being said, guys, before I jump into Axion and go over what the price looks like and all that jazz, let me go into Buytex real quick. They just put up a post over on their Telegram saying that they are going to be doing an overhaul on the UI on the exchange. I don't really think they're going to be touching the actual passive platform site, although they do have it in Arabic now. But the actual exchange, if you are using it, they are going to be doing an overhaul on the EUI. I'm not exactly sure if you're going to be able to use it during that time. I don't really use the external exchange anyway. I simply, when I want to make a withdrawal, which I'll show you here in a second, I simply just use this exchange that they have on the site. Okay, I do pay a little bit of a fee for doing that, but for me, it's just a matter of convenience. I don't really want to go to the exchange. I think I've been spoiled by Uniswap and all these other quick swapping platforms where I can just switch out coins. And to actually go on an exchange like Binance or KuCoin or something like that, I haven't done that in ages. So I don't really even bother with the external exchange. But show you here how simple this is. I have just under $600 here that I'm going to withdraw. I usually withdraw out in Ethereum. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go to the exchange, show you how quick this is. Super simple. Click on, let's see, let me move this box over. Okay, I have 2,342 bucks. Which FI exchange will give me just under 1 Ethereum. The price of Ethereum has been going through the roof. So exchange successful, then I'll go over to finance. I'll withdraw out, grab my address. And then here I usually take the first 4 or 5 digits and leave a little bit in there. Draw, it's going to ask me for my security code. Let me pause my screen real quick. Put my security code in. All right, when I click on confirm, it goes through, and within like 2 or 3 minutes, the Ethereum is in my wallet. So yeah, super duper quick, guys. This is a passive platform whereby you can earn anywhere from, I think, 3 up to 5.77% weekly. So you do get your passive payouts every single week. There is a network marketing component to this if you want to build that out. But if you want to be passive, you can simply purchase a package. The package pays you passive income weekly for 52 weeks, guys. Okay, so again, that package will pay you for an entire year. So again, do your own research. If you want to get into this, only put in what you can afford to lose. Also, QubitTech, if you watched my video yesterday, I talked a little bit about the payouts being a little bit lower than normal. I mean, I wasn't really bitching or anything. I was just saying that, hey, the payouts are a little bit lower than normal, and with the price of Bitcoin going through the roof and Ethereum going through the roof, it kind of, we're not able to really ride those gains. And again, look at what's happened here. Okay, the payout has increased. Okay, when it was, just to give you some reference here, the payouts were a little bit lower, right? 0.43, 0.57, then it went up to went down to 0.49. 0.77, which aren't bad, right? 0.59. So I mean, these are respectable numbers but again, they're lower than what they were, which is around 1%. So it came up to about 0.82%, and it went to 1.01%. And then today we're going to get 0.89%. So hopefully these numbers will continue to trend upwards. Again, it does fluctuate up and down. You do earn 250% on your digital license. So, you know, if you purchase a license, you'll earn back what you put in plus a 150% pure profit. But it is nice to see that some of these numbers are trending on the upside. Because again, when crypto is going through the roof and you're getting lower percentages, this is a platform that takes your crypto and swaps it out for USD once it goes into the platform. You're not really able to ride some of those gains. But as long as the numbers are trending upwards, we're good. I'm happy, super excited about this. And again, I think this has the potential to be a long-term play. I've said that. I've never changed my tune about that. I've always said that this has all the ingredients for a long-term play. And as long as the platform is in play, we're good. Like, we're good to go. So QubitTech doing really, really well. If you want to check that out, I will leave a link underneath this video. And before I jump into Axion real quick, do want to touch upon this. I've been getting a lot of questions and a lot of comments on some of my videos on how come I'm not talking about passive expert lately, because I was talking about this a lot at one point. Well, the reason is pretty simple. It's not accepting new members anymore. And this is not new. This has been a couple of months now that they haven't been accepting new members, and they haven't been allowing new purchases for ad packs. They were allowing withdrawals. I believe they're still allowing withdrawals. I haven't really tried because I don't have much to withdraw. I think you need $10 to withdraw. So I haven't withdrawn in quite a bit. But if you do have a balance above $10, you should be able to withdraw that. So they are allowing withdrawals. The only thing is that they're not allowing new members, and they're not allowing new ad packs to be purchased, which I think is super fair because, I mean, think about it. There's been platforms in the past where they knew that maybe the platform wasn't doing so well. And they would shut off withdrawal. They would do reverse of what Passive Expert did, right? They would shut off withdrawals instead of letting you withdraw, and they would continue the ability to purchase new packs and bring in new members, right? Because they want to get as much cash as they can before they shut the doors. And what these guys did is they did the exact opposite. They said, look, we're going to allow you to withdraw, but no new members and no new ad packs are going to be available for purchase. And again, this is not new. This has been months, that it's been like this. So that's what's going on. That's why I haven't really been talking about it. But yeah, I mean, I wish it was running because it was a really solid platform. But again, there's different reasons and different, who knows? Like, who knows why this happened? But again, kudos to them for allowing people to withdraw. But that's what's going on with Passive Expert. So let's jump into Axion. Okay, Axion, guys. If you see here, I have a bunch of stakes. I have well over 80 million Axion staked so far. I think I'm going to do another stake later today. But as you can see here, we are getting interest. Nice chunk of change here as far as interest is concerned. This is a platform where you stake Axion to get more Axion, okay? And if Axion goes up in price, or even if it just stays where it's at, as long as you're getting more Axion when you're staking, you should be good to go. Now, that being said, this is crypto, right? You're never going to get a cryptocurrency that just stays where it is forever. It's going to go up, it's going to go down, it's going to go up, it's going to go down. It might even go down a lot. But, the way I look at it is those are buying opportunities, right? For me, I got lucky with this. Well, I don't want to say lucky, but when this came out, I didn't actually jump in. It pumped like mad, like it pumped like crazy. And I said, there's no way I'm going to jump into this now because it's already at the top. But what happened was, and if some of you guys who have been in this project will remember, there was a big dump early on when one of the whales just sold all of his Axion. I don't even know what the reason why. I don't know if he had a falling out with the team or he wanted to start his own project, but he dumped a ton of Axion, right? He just sold his position. And when it dumped, that's when I jumped in. That's when I bought a big bulk of my Axion when it was dirt cheap. And then it kind of went up again, and then it spiked a little bit, and then it dumped again. And when it dumped again, I bought another position, right? And then it just went ballistic. It went hyperbolic at that point. And you know, we've been locking in profits the whole time. We've sold a ton of Axion throughout the course of the pre-launch, enough that we were, you know, I withdrew out like more than 20 times what I put in. And then, you know, we still had a whole bunch. We still have a bunch of Axion liquid, and we have a bunch that's staked, right? So what's my point in saying that? Is those dips when the price was down is when I saw opportunities to come in, right? So again, when the price is down, I'm not telling you what to do with your money. Do what you want to do. Obviously, do your own research. This might not even be a good project for you. I don't know. But when the price is down, it's buying opportunities, right? If you think that this has some potential to go up later on, yeah, you might not, and in that case, don't get in. But like I said, I you know, I was in super profit with Axion because I bought when it was down, right? So if you look at Axion right now, it's somewhat going through a little bit of a pump, a little bit, right? But again, if you look at Hex, not to compare the two because again, it's two different platforms, right? But there is going to be naturally some comparisons, right? And if you look at Hex, Hex came out about a year ago. I don't know the exact date. I don't remember. I think it was, yeah, like about around November of 2019, something like that. And if you look here, it didn't really start pumping until like May, right? So what does that mean? Like first 6 months, it really wasn't doing much. Look, if you look at right here, you look at the first 6 months, like December 2019 to May 2020, it just was kind of like just, you know, doing its thing, going along. And then later is when, boom, it pumped. Like 6 months into it is when it had a major pump. And then it went down, pumped again, went down, and then it just went hyperbolic, right? After about 10 months, 11 months, whatever the case might be. Am I saying that the same thing is going to happen with Axion? No, I'm not saying that because, again, I don't have a crystal ball. I wish I did. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't guarantee anything. But I mean, we just, as far as the platform actually officially launching, it just launched, right? It just launched recently. So, you know, don't expect it to go, it already went hyperbolic for a lot of people that got in, you know, 6 months ago, 7 months ago when this thing just started. I didn't come in early on. I mean, I did come in early on, but I didn't come in at the beginning, as I just mentioned. But again, don't be surprised if this thing takes 5 months, 6 months, and then takes off. At that point, you're going to wish that when it's dipping now, that you got more, right? Just like people who are in Hex, when it pumped, they wish they had gotten more when the price was dirt cheap, right? So again, I'm not saying the same thing is going to happen. I'm not guaranteeing you any numbers. But, you know, if it's down, like I see a lot of people saying, oh, it's down, it's down. It's going to be down. It's going to go up and down. I mean, that's just the nature of crypto. And this is a new new token. So expect volatility, right? But again, that's where opportunities are had, right? The more volatile something is, sure, the more risky it is, but the more gains can happen from it if you know, if you have the stomach for that. So all I'm saying is, you know, give it some time, right? Give it some time. We'll see what will happen. I'm not, like I said, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm in, right? Here's the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, guys, join the Discord because again, they've moved the chat from Telegram over to Discord. Discord's going to get a little bit, you're going to need a little bit of getting used to it because as you can see, there's a lot of moving parts to it. But again, you can just keep track of everything. Once you get on it for a little while, you'll get the hang of it. So yeah, this is where the chat is now. This is where they're posting everything. So again, if you're on the Telegram, jump into the Discord so you're up to date and you know exactly what's going on. So yeah, if you want to get a 10% bonus in the auction lobby, I will leave my link down below. And I'm going to continue to stake. And I think in 2021, what we're doing with Axion right now, we're going to see the benefits of it 6 months from now, 9 months from now, a year from now. Again, very similar to what happened with Hex. So that being said, that's pretty much it for this video. Go ahead and join our Telegram if you haven't already. Subscribe to our newsletter. And if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon. And we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.